What's going on, guys? It's Steve. So tonight, really tomorrow when I'm making this video, but I'm making this video a day ahead. Tonight for you guys watching this is Game 5 of the 2017 NBA Finals. What do the Cleveland Cavaliers need to do to win this series? What do they need to do to win this series? Look, not even the series, the game, because you have to take each game one step at a time. So what does LeBron, Kyrie, Kevin Love need to do to win Game 5 in Golden State? First things first, you need to get Stephen Curry in foul trouble. Because if you get Stephen Curry in foul trouble, then it's just Kevin Durant. And it'll be just like it was last season. Now, obviously, the first 5 to 6 minutes, well, you can get him in early foul trouble. It's pretty simple, really. They just don't do it until around the third, fourth quarter, which doesn't make sense. Why not get him in foul trouble early in the game so he plays less aggressive? Because when he plays less aggressive, guess what? Your rhythm gets thrown off. So why not get him in early foul trouble? Why not get him in foul trouble early on in the game? So how do you do that? It's pretty simple. Have LeBron set a screen for Kyrie Irving. So now, Klay Thompson, whoever, whatever, you have JR in the game. Whoever Stephen Curry's guarding, whether it's Kyrie or JR. Let's say it's Kyrie, right? So you have LeBron set a pick for Kyrie Irving, and you force the switch by obviously holding on to Curry. If you guys have never played basketball, you would understand that when you set a pick or when you're boxing out or when you're doing a lot of stuff off the ball, there's a lot of physical contact, whether it's grabbing, using your leg, whatever. There's a lot of physical contact. Okay, so LeBron forced the switch. Give the ball to LeBron at the top of the key. Kyrie, go to the left wing or the right wing, wherever the hell you want to go. Just give the ball to LeBron at the top of the key. Actually, no. Force him to the left. Give LeBron the ball at the left wing. So Kyrie, you stay at the top of the key. You give the ball to LeBron at the left wing. Let's say JR is in the left corner. JR rotate to the right side. Kyrie move over to the right wing. And now it is just purely LeBron versus Curry. You have LeBron back down Stephen Curry and force him at foul trouble. Don't go up immediately. Hesitate. He's not going to be able to stop you. So once you back him down, remember the 5-second back to the basket rule though. But once you back him down, you don't pump fake, hesitate, spin, do up and unders. Just force him to jump, and then you go up. That way, there's no stopping, because once he's up in the air and he's not straight up, because he's not going to be straight up because he's too small. He's going to be reaching with his arms out. Then you go up and you do what you do best, King James. You have Oscar nominations for a reason. I'll just say that. Or you deserve Oscar nominations. So you get Stephen Curry in foul trouble. There's no getting Kevin Durant in foul trouble because regardless, the dude doesn't need to jump on defense, okay? He's a really good defender. He doesn't need to jump. The dude is 7 foot. He has a 7'5", 7'6" wingspan, 7'3", whatever the hell it is, 7'4", whatever it is. Crazy long wingspan. He doesn't need to jump. So you have to focus on Stephen Curry, because now it'll be like the 2016 NBA Finals. It'll be like Curry, Klay, and Dre, but instead of that, Curry will be on the bench, so it'll be KD, Klay, and Dre. Now, obviously, KD is a different animal than Steph Curry, but they're both offensively explosive. Obviously, KD's a better scorer, but they're still both offensively explosive. Okay, so that is what you need to do to get Stephen Curry in foul trouble. That's what you need to do. Now, another thing you can do is force the switch on Klay Thompson, meaning, you guys will understand why in a second, because Klay Thompson, really good defender, right? He guards Kyrie Irving a lot of the time. Now, this is what you do. You do the same thing, but with LeBron James, okay? Or with Kevin Love. It doesn't matter who it is, but Kevin Love's a little bit different because he can't really handle the ball, which means you're going to have to force a switch. The pick and roll is going to have to be a little lower, or in other words, if you guys don't understand low versus high and things like that, not to get too specific in basketball details, but according to you guys, I don't know anything about basketball. But anyway, you have Kevin Love set the screen or pick, whatever you want to call it, closer to the basket, probably around, I would say, 2 feet in from the 3-point line, which means whoever's dribbling and getting the screen for them is going to be right on the 3-point line. So let's say it's Kyrie Irving and Curry's guarding Kyrie, and then you have Draymond Green on Kevin Love. You force that switch. So now, or actually JaVale McGee, because Dre's probably going to be guarding LeBron. It depends on who's on the floor. But let's say JaVale McGee or Zaza is guarding Kevin Love, right? So now you have Zaza or JaVale on Kyrie, and then you also have Klay Thompson on Kevin Love, which means you can give the ball to Kevin Love in the low post, which equates to them being able to get Klay Thompson in foul trouble, or you can clear out and allow Kyrie Irving to dance on the bigger defender, because there's no way anyone, first of all, guards can't even keep up with Kyrie Irving. Klay Thompson does a really good job, though. Kawhi, let's be real, that dude is out of this world. But if guards can hardly keep up with Kyrie, you know damn well no 7-footer is going to be able to keep up with Kyrie Irving. It's as simple as that. Okay? It's as simple as that. So that's what you need to do. Force the switches, things like that. But you also have to beat them at their own game. You notice the Cavaliers won Game 4. Why? Because they came out hot. What did I say before this final started? The only way to beat the Golden State Warriors is to start off hot every single damn game. And you got to make threes, because if you're just shooting twos and layups and you're hot, it's not going to make a difference, because they're still going to be in the game. You have to come out like they did in Game 4 with JR knocking down threes, Kyle Korver knocking down threes, Kevin Love knocking down threes, Kyrie knocking down threes, LeBron knocking down threes, getting dunks, back screens, backdoor cuts, pick and roll, screens, curls, all of this stuff. That is what you need to do. Start off hot. Have the shooters hitting their threes early on in the game. That is what the Cleveland Cavaliers need to do to stand a chance against this Golden State team. Because I told you guys this before, and I'll tell you guys one more time. If the Cleveland Cavaliers start the game off cold and they go down, let's say 10, 15, maybe 20 points in the first quarter, the game is over. There's no coming back, because regardless if Stephen Curry gets cold, Kevin Durant's there. If KD hits a 2 and then he hits a 3 and then he hits another 3 and then he gets an and 1, then he dunks on you, and then let's hope it's not Klay Thompson that gets hot, because he'll drop 40 points in one quarter. I think he did it twice in his career, which is ridiculous. Okay, Draymond Green can shoot the threes. I mean, there's literally no room for error against this team. Literally no room for error against this team. Okay, so in order to defeat the Golden State Warriors, the Cleveland Cavaliers need to come out hot. Come out hot, But I will say this. If the Golden State Warriors win tonight, and I said this yesterday, and I'll say it one more time. Well, I'll get to that point at the end of the video. Those will be my final words, but I'll get to that in a second. If the Golden State Warriors win tonight, by the time you guys are watching this tonight, again, for me it's tomorrow, because I already made this video in advance, but that's besides the point. If the Warriors win tonight, Kevin Durant's definitely the Finals MVP. Now, LeBron is averaging a triple-double in the NBA Finals. And he's not averaging 7 turnovers per game like a certain someone else. He's playing pretty efficient. Okay? He's averaging a triple-double in the NBA Finals, man. Can we just sit back and appreciate what we're watching? I mean, we're watching Kevin Durant, who has a chance of being a top 10 player of all time. We're watching Stephen Curry, who also has a chance, a very slim one, of being a top 10 player of all time. They're both top 25 already. We have LeBron, who in most people's eyes is either the best or the second best player to ever live. We have Kyrie Irving, who's a definite Hall of Famer. We have Kevin Love, who's a definite Hall of Famer. All in their prime, all healthy. We have Draymond Green, who's definitely going to be in the Hall of Fame. Klay Thompson, who's definitely going to be in the Hall of Fame. All in their prime, all young, and all healthy. And Kevin Durant's averaging 30-plus points per game. Curry's averaging 30 points per game. Klay's averaging 20. Draymond Green's averaging almost a triple-double. Kyrie's averaging nearly 30. Kevin Love is averaging 20 and 13, something crazy like that. LeBron is averaging a triple-double. Can we sit back and appreciate how great this finals has been, regardless of the outcome, if it's in 4 or 5, whatever, how many games? But I'll say this one more time. Like I said, these will be my final words. Golden State fans have been wishing to dethrone LeBron ever since he embarrassed them last year from the 3-1 comeback. All I will say to each and every Golden State Warrior fan out there, be careful what you wish for.